What's up, guys? Welcome back in. Welcome to a tour of my sim rig. Today we're going to be checking out all the different components that I have bolted to my sim rig. It's been a long road to get to where I'm at, and I feel like I just started. I got more upgrades on the way, and I don't know. I don't want to say too much just yet, but I got some exciting stuff coming up. But this video is mainly just to show you what I have. Maybe you're thinking about getting some similar equipment, maybe the same brand. I got Simagic stuff. Maybe you got Simagic specific questions for me, which I'll be happy to answer. But maybe this video will answer questions for you. Let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with the rig itself. I have obviously TrakRacer. It's a TR160. I did not go with the S, it's just a standard TR160. It's a Mark IV. I do believe they have a Mark V out now. I went with the TrakRacer seat, obviously. This is the rally seat. To me, it just looked the most attractive. Of course, I would rather have like a Recaro seat or sub out, but this thing does the job. It gets a little uncomfortable during endurance races, but I enjoy it. I like it. I do have a couple of TrakRacer branded upgrades, such as the mouse pad, the swivel keyboard tray, obviously the triple monitor mount, and the PC shelf back here. Now, the PC itself, I built it myself. It is mostly Corsair branded stuff. The case is Corsair, the fans, the liquid cooling. It's hard to see with the glare. I got Corsair RAM sticks. Do have an MSI GPU. It's an RTX 5090, and then the Intel i9 processor. There is a big wad of wires back here. I recently did a lot of wire management, but it quickly went to hell because I changed everything. So I got to do some wire management again. Now you'll notice that my fourth monitor is on an arm. I didn't really want to buy the fourth monitor TrakRacer mount. When I had this, I figured I would at least give it a shot. I kind of rigged up something. I got this, this is actually a gear shifter mount that came with the TrakRacer rig. So I just have this like desk mounted, this desk clamp connected to the shifter plate, and the arm is holding my fourth monitor still. Pretty cool. Ambient lighting up here. These arms, they came from, I think it's SimSport Gadget. Really good arms. Possibly a little over-engineered. They are very high quality materials, lots of points of adjustment. Pretty easy to set up, obviously. They do bolt directly into the rig, which I like. There's a lot of weight on this back portion of the sim rig. There's only, you got the main chassis here, but this arm and that arm over there are the only things directly bolted to the chassis that's holding up all of these monitors, the PC, and all the wires and stuff. It's a little scary, but when I was setting this up, I literally stood on this PC shelf and kind of bounced a little bit, just to kind of give me a little peace of mind. But I would say every month or two I do go through with a wrench and tighten things and make sure everything's good. So we'll go down here. I do have my Simagic P2000 pedals. These things, they feel really good. I honestly don't have a lot to compare them to. My last set of pedals were Fanatec. Like, they weren't even load cell until I did the load cell upgrade, but they were, I think I bought them around 2018, 2019. So they were, the technology wasn't quite there. These feel a million times better than those. I do have the spring stack pointed straight up, and I do that mainly because I like to switch out these springs. I have other springs that have different strengths, and it's kind of fun to change things up a little bit, see if maybe I like it a little bit more. I do have the pedal haptics on the back of the pedals. These things, I would say this is probably the most important upgrade I've done to my entire rig. These things are less than $100, and the amount of information you get from those little haptic motors is incredible. You can feel tire spin, you can feel the curbs on the side of the track, you can set it up to vibrate with traction control, ABS, all kinds of cool stuff. They give little blips when I change gears. If you hit a car, you can feel that. There's so much customization you can put into these little things through SimHub. It's incredible. Now, I do want to bring up that the brake pedal is hydraulic. That's what that is, a hydraulic reservoir. And I did have a leak. About 6 months ago, there was hydraulic fluid leaking down my pedal plate. Simagic warrantied me some parts. It was a pretty simple process. I will say that you have to do all claims through Discord, which I thought was kind of stupid. I'd rather just deal with emails, but it was very quick, and I got my part in less than a week, and it was easy to change it out. But that was 6 months ago, and I haven't had any problems ever since. Apparently they kind of improved on some seal inside of that reservoir. But anyways, just wanted to bring that up. So back up here, I am using a very cheap tripod I bought on Amazon for my webcam. This is the camera that I'm using when I'm streaming and if I'm making any videos with face cam on it. I bought these tripods originally for the lighthouses that came with my Valve Index VR goggles. I still use them occasionally if I get the Index out and I have to set up the lighthouses. The tracking with lighthouses is just so much better than cameras on VR goggles, but that's a whole other conversation. I do have these micro adjustment mounts for the monitors. If you're gonna upgrade to triples, do get something like this. Put that in your budget. It makes things so much easier. It's just like the little bitty adjustments that you have to make to get things lined up perfectly. It's a pain in the ass. It's actually still a bit of a pain in the ass with these, but these make it a lot easier than without it. Now, these monitors are very nice. The triple screens, they are Samsung G8s. They are 4K monitors. They have HDR, G-Sync, all that good stuff. The only thing about them, though, is they are 4K monitors. And even though I have a 5090 and a 99, I do not have enough power to push 3 4K images. It's just not happening. I can turn the graphics like super low detail and stuff, and that will work, but I have all this fancy stuff. I want to see some awesome graphics. So what I'm having to do is downscale to 1440p, and it's not that bad, but it is a little confusing on my PC sometimes to push out 1440p to monitors that really want to run in 4K. It was a little bit of a headache to set up, but it's not that big of a deal now that I have it all set up. But keep that in mind. Don't get 4K monitors. If you're going to run a single screen, get a 4K if your PC can handle it. But if you're doing triples, go 1440p all day. So let's go over here to the other side. Here's the keyboard swivel tray that I was talking about. One pretty sweet upgrade that I kind of came up on my own is this PSVR 2 adapter Velcro to the monitor arm right here. Pretty neat. It makes it very convenient to go into VR. You do have to have a display cable plugged into this. And so all I do is unplug this display cable, plug it in there, and then I get my VR goggles out and plug the USB-C cable into this side, sit down and race. It's that easy. Pretty sweet. It's out of the way, kind of hidden It's not just some box dangling from the sim rig, kind of like I used to have. Here's a better look at all the wires I have back here. It's a little embarrassing, but I do have two power supplies, or two power bricks, I guess I should say. I got one here, and I got a power strip hanging here next to my powered USB hub. This USB hub is a lifesaver. It makes things so much easier. A lot of these peripherals need power. They can't just go off the little bit of power that comes out of your motherboard. So getting something like this makes things a lot easier. It eliminates a lot of issues that you may be having, especially when you start plugging in things like wheelbases, steering wheels, stream decks, VR, all that stuff. It makes things a lot easier, gives it extra juice. Definitely get one of these. So down here I have what used to be a PC cart. I bought this thing to have my PC on. Once upon a time, this PC cart was on the other side of the rig, and all of the wires coming out of the back of it were basically in the floor, and it just looked bad. Now I have most of the wires up in the air. I say that, and there's a shit ton of wires right there, but this PC cart just kind of turned into basically a shelf. I have my PSVR 2 case down here. I got my VR goggles inside. Got my PS5 Pro. I have the Elgato 4KX capture card. Right here I have the Sigma Cortex. This little box, it's an emulator. It allows me to use my Simagic equipment on console games, such as GT7. I actually have never tried it on any of the other games, but I think it works with ACC and maybe some of the rally games. I'm not sure, but DualSense controller, and then my round wheel. But let's take a seat and I'll show you around what's going on over here. Now, to stick with the Simagic brand, I do have the Simagic Alpha wheelbase. It's not an Alpha Evo, it's the previous generation, just regular Alpha, 15 Newton meters. Really, really nice wheelbase. I love it. Right here I got the GT Neo. I should point out that this round wheel is a Simagic Neo X wheel hub with a Simagic branded round rim on it. GT Neo, amazing wheel. I like it a lot. I have been thinking about upgrading. I'm not too incredibly happy with what Simagic is doing with their Zeus lineup, but I don't know. I'm looking at options, maybe a GSI wheel or something. Over here I got my microphone. It's a Fifine 650 maybe. I don't know what the model number is, but this microphone arm came with it. The arm itself is actually very cheap. I don't like it very much. I got it clamped to this. I had an extra plate that came with my sim rig, and I just kind of rigged something up here, but I just got it clamped to that. The microphone itself is very nice. I like the microphone. I'm still trying to tweak it. I feel like the sound on it is not quite where I want it, and it's not the microphone's fault. It's just I don't know how to use it. This iPhone video has probably got better audio than what I've been getting out of this microphone, but again, it's me and my settings. It's not the mic. It's a nice mic. Obviously I got the mouse tray here. I did have my gear shifter plates and stuff here for amount of time. I eventually just took them off. I don't think I'm going to get a gear shifter, maybe one day, but not anytime soon. I just hang my headphones here. Very nice headphones. It's Audeze Maxwell headphones. They are considered gamer headphones, but they don't have like all the cheesy gamer crap all over it. Very nice though, but they don't have the paper cone speakers inside of it. They have actual magnetic planar technology inside of it. Very nice, very nice. I listen to music in these all the time because the the bass response is incredible. If you want an amazing racing experience, VR in like a early 2000s F1 car with these on your ears, it's just, you feel like you're there. It's incredible, incredible. So let's go up here. I got 2 flag boxes. These came from Apex Sim Racing. All of the lighting and stuff I pushed through the DNR app through SimHub. DNR kind of takes care of everything. I do pick like what themes and flags I want displayed and stuff, but I did not create all these graphics and things that are on these flag boxes. That all comes through DNR. Really good subscription to have if you are really deep into PC racing. You should check it out. It's like $3 a month. But these flag boxes, I think they're awesome. When I'm not streaming or making videos, I usually have the HUD completely off on the monitors. So these will help me with yellow flags, what gear I'm in. If there's a car to my right, it'll actually have arrows pointing to the right. And so these plus crew chief telling me what's going on around me, it really makes things immersive. Let's look up here. This is another DNR feature. This is called a race control. Really cool. There's a bunch of different dashboards that you can view up there, but this is the one I got at the moment. It obviously shows the map and where everyone is. And on the track, you got all the times, you got sectors and last lap, best lap. You got tire temps down here for your car, fuel. I haven't been on track during this race. I just kind of put this up here for this video, but a lot more information will come out. Right here is really cool. You can see the telemetry from your throttle and brake pedal. Having all this information up here is really nice, but what's extra nice is if I am doing a league race or any kind of streaming or anything like that, it's nice to not have that up there and have like OBS up there or Discord. It's nice to be able to check out the main Discord chat if I'm about to get into a league race, make sure I don't miss anything. And then with OBS is nice to have up there, make sure I got the correct audio up and stuff if I'm streaming. Very nice having a 4th monitor. And then up here I have the ambient lighting. The ambient lighting is also going through DNR, and it's a pretty new feature with DNR actually. He has auto learning ambient lighting, and it's badass. Before, you would have to take these little bitty boxes and put them on the dashboard in the car, and the ambient lighting would just kind of take the color that's inside of that box and duplicate that color up on the ambient lighting. And now with DNR's auto learning stuff, it just kind of does it automatically. It learns where the car is and where the lighting's happening inside of the game, and it changes the colors accordingly. It's really cool. It makes things so much easier. I love it. Let's go over here. I do have a Stream Deck. This is pretty new to me. I got a lot of ideas for this thing. I just haven't really figured out how to put my ideas into this little box yet, but I do have some DNR stuff. You can change the dash. I'm gonna push this button. You can see it change. There's like different dashes you can go through here. Pretty neat. I got one for a set of course of Evo. Got some YouTube, Discord, OBS stuff. So I want to show you kind of what it looks like when I'm racing here. Keep an eye on those LED flag boxes. I'm gonna hit drive. This is just a practice session. But you saw the animations when the car started. Pretty neat. You can shift gears. There's the telemetry I was talking about. All that's viewable in real time. I imagine it's pretty neat to have if you have people over and you're kind of trying to knock down some times together. But I'm already feeling the pedal haptics. Pretty neat. I can feel the ABS kick in and the TC and stuff, and I'm not even out of the car yet. So you'll see as I drive here, these things are reacting to the lighting on the dash. And the point of these is it'll shine lights down onto your lap and on your arms. And it's supposed to give you, it's not supposed to, it does give you a little greater effect of immersion. You feel like you're in the car in a way. And it's super effective if it's nighttime in real life. The lights are a little bit more effective, but really neat. Really neat. Love the ambient lighting. So that's my sim rig. I love this thing. It makes me so happy. This is where I spend most of my time, to my girlfriend's detriment. It's so much fun. To be able to sit down and drive basically any race car you can dream of within a few minutes at the drop of a hat is pretty freaking cool. I love this thing. I got some upgrades in mind that I'm wanting to possibly do very soon. More about that soon. I do have some cool stuff on the way, but this is what I got today. If you have any questions about anything that I've gone over or anything that I forgot to go over, please ask. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Thanks, guys.